next to me. We can see where things go naturally. Just say the word and I'll part the sea. Just come over here and sit next to me. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We are going to go ahead and begin class, so wherever you are, go ahead and find a comfortable seated position on your mat. Maybe you're crisscross applesauce, maybe you're seated on your shins. Close your eyes and start to tune in. Take a couple of deep, slow inhales through the nose. Maybe start with an exhale through the mouth. Letting tension drain from your body as you breathe. This is prep work. Class is designed to help you quiet your mind through the act of movement. And this is the emptying period. Allow the tension to dissolve from the space between your eyebrows. Melt the shoulders down the back. Let the belly loose. And tune in all energy to the midline of the body. On your next inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Bring the palms together and exhale. Pull them down to heart center, broadening through the collarbones, pulling the shoulders behind you together. And take one final moment to set an intention for today's class. Inhale in the word, a feeling, and exhale out anything that does not serve that word. Interlace all but the pointer finger and thumb. Inhale, grow tall. And then go ahead and draw the left hand down to the mat. Reach those fingertips up and over without allowing the sit bones to lift. Peel the shoulder back. Come straight up off that bottom hand, lift, and switch sides. It's a slow collapse, using the breath to deepen. Inhale, straighten up that bottom hand, lift the hands up, draw them back behind you, open the chest. Maybe you do a little twist. Side to side. And then landing in the middle, go ahead and bring the elbows together. Drop the chin to the chest, little stretch for the neck. Inhale, open the chest. And then stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Go ahead and turn into the twist. Deep inhale in. Exhale, ring out the spine. One more. Exhale, ring out. Inhale, come center. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, posture. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, scoop to center. Exhale, roll out the wrists. We're going to roll up over the knees now. Align the hands beneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and go ahead and maneuver the spine. Twist through the hips. Do what feels good and right and true for your body. It's an exercise of trust. Whenever you're ready, find stillness. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, reach the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, scoop through the spine, belly comes down, and release back up to that hunch. Couple rounds here. Remembering to exhale fully every time you round. Last one. And exhale. Take the knees apart, the big toes together. Sit the tailbone onto the heels. Reach the fingertips forward, child's pose. Go ahead and walk the hands over to the right. Stretch through the side body. And then inhale them center and walk over to the left. Walk center. And then roll all the way up, aligning the shoulders over the wrists and bringing the shins back, the pelvis down, belly button drawn into spine. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, come down to hover. Go ahead and press up. And come down. Press up. And come down. When we press up, we hold. Flip the toes and the tailbone up for downward facing dog. Walk the feet in. Make sure that they're positioned hip width apart. Keeping a little micro bend in the knees as you go to bicycle out the feet. Releasing one heel and then the other. Finding some warmth in that low body. And then go ahead and find stillness in your down dog, reaching your tailbone towards the sky, your heart towards your upper thighs. The head aims between the hands, the gaze follows. Metaphorical or true, as you send your breath to the back of your leg. Deep inhale in. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Heel toe out until they're a little bit wider than hip width. And then exhale the belly onto the thighs. You can go ahead and grab opposite elbows here. Little rock back and forth if that feels good for you. Continuing to ground your feet. Find that nice, beautiful counterbalance. And relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the fingertips down. And as you inhale, drag the fingertips up, reach the heart out in front of you. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up, palms come together. And then exhale them down to your heart. We're gonna move through some sun salutations to warm up. We inhale, reach. Exhale, split the hands, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands out in front of you, coming into a plank position. You can start this one on your shins if you'd like. We're gonna exhale, come down onto the belly. Relax the feet. Inhale, peel the heart, shoulders roll back. Exhale, down. A few more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Use the core and back. and down. Inhale, lift, down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, press back. Find down dog, pedal the feet. Releasing one heel, then the other. Find stillness. Breathe. We're gonna crouch down till we hover the knees and press up. So we crouch and press. Keep a straight back, come down and press. Walk the hands back, fold down. Inhale, circle sweep. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, press. Exhale, down. Halfway lifts. Exhale, come down. Walk the hands forward to plank. Little rock. Keep the shoulder blades pulled back together. We're gonna move through that chaturanga flow. Here we go. We come down. Lift the heart. Come down dog. And roll forward. Exhale, down. Lift the heart, upward dog. Down dog. Come forward. Keep it going. We come down. Lift the heart. Down dog. And roll your way forward. Come down. Lift that heart up. Down dog. Roll forward. Here we go. A few more. Down. Lift the heart. Down dog. Roll the spine forward to plank. Bring it down. Lift. Down dog and stay here. Pedal the feet. Breathe. Keep pushing the mat away with those hands, staying nice and strong. Straighten out the legs. We're gonna crouch and lift. We crouch, keep a flat back, and lift. Keep it going. Lift that tailbone. Crouch and lift. Follow your breath. Crouch and lift. Hold here. Come up on the tiptoes, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, take the hands to prayer. We're gonna move into a sequence to warm up the legs. So we're gonna come down, sealing the legs together, pulling the tailbone underneath of us. Hands can stay in prayer for the first little bit. All right. We're gonna lift and down. Hold here. We lift, come down. Keep those legs squeezed and down. Lift and down. Go ahead and take the right foot back to a lunge. Hold here. Breathe into it. We're stretching into the hips. Doing a little bit of a warm up today. Breathe into it. Check your alignment. When we pick up tempo, we're gonna lift that leg up. So it looks like this. Down, kick, step back. We lift, down, and back. Good. And back. Kick, in, step back, and chair. Step the other leg back. Stretching into that hip. This is the warm part of class before we get into a lot of the work. Breathe into it. We're gonna repeat on the other side. Good. Here we go. We're gonna lift, kick, back, and step. Bring it up. Kick, back, and step. Lift, kick, in, step back. Beautiful. Kick, in, step back. Step to chair, we squat. Little pulse. Keep the tailbone tucked. Beautiful. If you'd like to reach the hands, get the shoulders involved. Finding that heat rising through the legs. We're gonna bring the tempo up today as usual. Keep it going. Find your breath. You know, someday I'm gonna bring some jump lunges in here. Go ahead and rise to mountain. Inhale, we circle the hands all the way up. Exhale, we find a forward fold. We are gonna go ahead and step the left leg back, positioning the right hand between, or the right foot between the hands. Little low lunge to start. Little pulse. Stretch. Rise to high lunge. Good. Open to warrior two. We're gonna lift up and exhale, come down. Turn to high lunge and then fly forward. Squeeze through the back of the arms. Low lunge. Little pulse. High lunge. Warrior two. We float up ever so slightly and down. High lunge, turn that back foot and fly. Low lunge, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High lunge. Warrior two. Little float, we come up and come down. Pivot to high lunge and fly. Come down. Find your breath, find the beat. High lunge, open warrior two. Little float, sink it low, bring a high lunge and fly. Try to find a little depth in that front leg. High lunge, warrior two. Bring it up, sink down. Pivot forward and fly. The beautiful thing about these songs, when we stay on the same movement, it gives us the ability to perform really well over time. Lift up and sink. Pivot high lunge and fly. Come down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. High lunge. Warrior two. Lift up ever so slightly. Sink down. High lunge and fly. Keep it flowing. Little stretch. High lunge. Warrior two. Lift up and sink. High lunge pivot and fly. Low lunge. Keep it here, little pulses. Stretch through that back leg. Good. Step it back to a plank. Little release. Take a breath. I think most of you know this song by now. But we're gonna pull up the tempo, raise the heart rate before we do the other side. Curl the spine forward and go ahead and find your plank pose. Little rock. Pull the belly button into the spine. We're gonna switch wide leg low lunge. So we're frontward, back to plank. Other side and back. Take it at your own pace. Little stretch every time. Good. When the beat picks up, we're gonna move to a mountain climber. You can tap that in, or we can run it. Whatever feels right and good to you. Last one, hold plank. Here we go. Climb. Pull it into that spine. Ooh. Plank. We're gonna step forward and back. Keep it moving. Breathe. It's a stretch moment. With that, add a bit of cardio. Almost there. Last step, hold plank. Run it out. Good. If you tap it out, that's okay. Find the beat. We're gonna step it in and back. You guys got it. Breathe. All right, last time, run it out. Good. Bring it in. If you need to tap, it's okay. All right. Sink it back to child's if you need to. Little break. Take a few deep breaths. All right. We're working on the other side now. So pulling forward, that left foot into a lunge. Getting that little bit of a pulse. We'll take it slow at the beginning and build up our pace. All right. Little pulse. Good. High lunge. Hold. Warrior 2. Float up and sink. High lunge, hold it here. And fly. Good, we got it. So we're gonna speed it up. Little pulse. High lunge. Warrior 2. Float up and sink. High lunge and fly. Low lunge, little pulse. High lunge, warrior 2. Float it up and sink. High lunge and fly. This is beautiful because it's coordination. High lunge and open. We're working the whole body. Core, legs, high lunge, and fly. Bring it down. Hip stretch. High lunge. Warrior 2. Float it up. Sink it down. Pivot the back foot. Stretch through the triceps. Come down. Breathe. High lunge. Warrior 2. Float up and down. Pivot to high lunge and fly. Get into the core Get into the hips, get into the legs. Warrior two. Bring it up and sink. Pivot and fly. Keep flowing. High lunge. Warrior two. Lift and sink. High lunge and fly. Low lunge, keep it here. Little pulses. Breathe. Step the opposite foot in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, find mountain. All right. We got one more high intensity move before we bring it down to our mat for the rest of the class. You know where we're going. Burpee time, baby. Feet more than hip width apart. We're gonna sink it back. Down and up. Keep that heart up, lifted, weight in the heels. Beautiful. Squeeze your butt at the top. We're gonna switch to a squat lunge. Squat and lunge, in and up. Squat, lunge. Switching sides every time, maintaining form. We're really trying to get the stretch in the hips. All right, we're down, back, in, and up. Down, back, in, and up. Down, back, in, and up. Down, back, in, up the tempo. Lift. Squeeze. If you need to slow it down, do it. Squat and lift. Squat lunge, squat, lunge, and up. We're down, back, in, and up. Good. Hit that plank every time. Tempo. Down, back, in. Keep it up. Squat. Squat lunge. Keep squat lunging. Good. Stretch and strength. All right. Bring it down. Step it back to plank. Hold here. Little rock. You got it. Engage that core. Jump in, up, down, and back. In, up, down, and back. Good. If you want to increase the tempo, you know what to do. Otherwise, we're burping till the end. You can make this harder if you want. All right. Take it to your shins. Lift the torso. Hands on body. Slow it down. The breath moves the heart rate. Lift through the crown of your head. Feel the sweat run over your skin. The heart pump blood beneath the hands. The breath move the belly. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Oh, feel that thing welling up inside you. Pride, peace, jealousy, anger, discomfort, sadness. Let it run out of your pores. Out the heart, through the blood. Dispelled. And feel the space that's been made. All right, we're gonna come onto our backs, rolling over, small of the back pressed into the mat. Take the feet up towards the sky. We're gonna drop one foot and lift. Keeping the small of the back pressed in. We're alternating sides. If it helps to take the arms a little bit farther out or even behind the ears, lifting head, neck, and shoulders for some more core, do so. With intention. Breathe. Breathe it. Exhale every time you pull up. Crunch through the core. Small of the back stays connected to the mat. Tune into the body. Where's the discomfort? Feel it. Challenge it. All right. We're gonna add a bicycle. Switch. Switch. Switch, knee to opposite elbow. Bring it all the way across. The lower the legs go, the harder the movement. To make it even more challenging, legs up and switch. Legs up, switch. Lift at center and bike. Lift and bike. Keep that low back pulled in. It's core. Both legs up. Hold it. Taking one leg down at a time. Trust myself. I think I can trust myself. No one else, but I got some doubts if I'm being honest. What a mess, all the stress. Thought I had the strength, but I think add the bicycle. Remember, you can raise both legs to center or do a regular bike. Breathe. Almost there. Knees to chest. Give your spine a little rock against the mat. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Knees to chest. Try a little rock back and forth, tucking the chin in until you can make your way all the way up to the front of your mat. Left foot, her right foot comes into the body. Left foot out. Turning. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold over. You can find an anchor point on the foot, the ankle, the calf, whatever feels good and right for you. As you lift the heart towards the toe on your inhale and you exhale into the fold. Breathe. Inhale, scoop up and take both feet out. Offer your hands out. Stretch into the inner thighs. Knees roll out. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, close the gap between your belly and hips a little bit more. Inhale, scoop, lift the heart up. Take that right foot in and stretch to the other side. Remember, every inhale is a chance to lift the heart, to straighten the spine, and every exhale is a chance to deepen. Inhale, scoop. Take the feet together, take the elbows to the knees. Lift the heart out towards the big toe and allow the elbows to drive the knees down. Inhale, lift the heart. Take the left foot out. The right knee up. Go ahead and hook it to the other side. Hook the opposite elbow and twist. Look over the back shoulder. Bring out the spine. Soften the belly as you bring more tension to the stretch. Slowly unhook. Straighten the leg. Switch and twist. Lift through the crown of the head on the inhale. Exhale, wring out the spine. Come forward, both legs out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Find your anchor. Allow the belly to soften. Slowly scoot back. Go ahead and take the right knee to center. Left knee stacks over the top, heels come in, lift up to the crown of the head. And slowly allow the heart to sink down without allowing the tailbone to rise. Feel the stretch in the side of the hip. Inhale, rise. And go ahead and switch your lead. Lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe into the hip. Inhale, lift through the heart. We're going to go ahead and come onto the shins, lifting through the crown of the head. And again, opening the arms in a position of receiving into the heart. We'll work the back, the shoulders, but also the breath. We pull in, taking the shoulder blades together back behind us, little rock in the pelvis, leading with the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close the eyes. Again, this class is all about using movement to clear out the yuck, all the things stuck inside. We up our heart rate. We stretch into the corners of the body and find empowerment and strength. And so here at the end, we reflect and we fill the space that's been made with whatever feels meaningful for us. So we stretch and strengthen, we breathe, and we clear. Find what you want to pull in and literally scoop it into the body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make it a little bigger. We rise. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the shoulders up. Make it a little smaller. Hands on body. Take a deep inhale in. Feel the space you just created. Slowly, gently roll onto one side of the hip and release the heels to the wide edges of your mat as you slowly walk the back down and allow the arms to cascade at your sides, palms facing up. Wiggle the shoulders away from your ears for final Shavasana. Get lost. In breath and body and presence. Take this moment to feel everything absent of story. What's actually there waiting for you. With every exhale, sink a little deeper into your mat. Take one last deep inhale in through your nose. Let it out the mouth. You can return to your natural rhythm of breath. And as you do so, begin to awaken the body. Give a little wiggle to your fingers and your toes. Shimmy the shoulders, roll the neck. As you make your way into a seated position for final salutations, I hope you lock in the feeling. Whatever it is right now, it keeps you coming back to the mat and back to body. Thank you for coming to class today. I will not be here physically next week. I am on vacation. We will have videos playing. If you are interested in attending, you do not have to. You are certainly welcome to attend from home, or if you'd like to join us in the classroom, we'll have those up and running. But I will be back in action after next week. Thank you for coming. Appreciate your presence. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.
messed me up when you came around. When the high wore off, no, you needed space, but I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna mistake.
Do you want one? Okay. Yeah.
But I see the sunrise, oh, just like the other day. Picture your eyes as I fall asleep. Tell myself it's over.